The governor explains key projects captured in the 2018 budget.
In 2018, economic affairs will continue to dominate and get the largest allocation of the budget, as there is a lot to be achieved in the coming year. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, it is our desire to maintain the tempo of continuous construction, rehabilitation, upgrading and maintenance of network of roads throughout the length and breadth of the state, including those within the boundaries of Lagos and Ogun states. With the favorable weather conditions prevailing now, this year's local government roads, totaling 181, will be commenced as contractors will be mobilized immediately. We have made provisions for continuous gridlock resolution, junction improvement, construction of more lay-bys and advancement of signalization that will improve traffic congestion, especially along the Lekki-Epe corridor. Other key projects that we have provided for include the Agege Pen Cinema flyover, alternative routes through Okera in Etiosa to Epe-Lekki Expressway, 8-kilometer regional road to serve as alternative route to connect VGC with Freedom Park in Lekki Phase 1, completion of the ongoing reconstruction of the Oshodi International Airport Road into a 10-lane road, the BRT lane from Oshodi to Abulegba, and many other projects that will be highlighted later.
Attention will also be given to infrastructural renewal, job creation, the embedded power reform, and the Lagos Smart City program.
We will consolidate on the Lagos Bus Reform Project with the introduction of high and medium capacity buses, construction and completion of bus depots at Oshodi, Antoni, Yaba, Maryland, and many more. In the area of job creation, we will construct an ICT-focused incubator center in Yaba, while the development of Imota and Igbonla Light Industrial Park, as well as the provision of additional small-scale industrial estates in Shala, will commence. From feedback of Lagosians, more emphasis will be placed on the successes already recorded by the Employment Trust Fund to get more of our unemployed youth into gainful employment. The process leading to the movement of Mile 12 Market to Imota, which commenced in 2016, has reached an advanced stage and will complete the infrastructure in the new location in good time to pave way for relocation next year. We will vigorously pursue our planned direct intervention in the power value chain towards generating 3,000 megahertz embedded power for Lagos. This is a 3-year plan for us to achieve a 24/7 power supply for this state. The challenge of inadequate power supply must be resolved for our economy to perform optimally. And we believe the provision of this essential utility can no longer be left in the hands of the federal government alone to solve. We must complement each other for the overall development of our nation. We will continue to rekindle our efforts in the area of tourism, sports, arts, and culture by ensuring that our objective of making the state the tourism, sporting, and entertainment hub of our nation is conscientiously pursued. In order to achieve this, we will focus on some of these projects. Completion of the 5 new arts theatres in Alimosho, Ikorodu, Badagry, Epe, and Ikeja. We will establish a heritage center at the former Federal Presidential State House, recently handed over to our government. We build a world-class museum between the former Presidential Lodge and the State House Marina. We fast-track the construction of the proposed 4 new stadia in Igbogbo, Epe, Badagry, and Ajeromi Felodun, particularly the Maracana Stadium in Ajegunle. We'll complete the ongoing Epe and Badagry Marina projects that will turn both areas into world-class destination for tourists and adventure seekers. We are mindful of the housing needs of the citizens. That is why we are poised on completing all ongoing housing projects, especially those at Bagada, Igbobo, Iponri, Igondo, Omole Phase 1, Shongotedo, and Ajara Badagry for delivery to our subscribers under the rent-to-own policy of this administration. Our modest achievements so far have been made possible by all the citizens. that have been paying their taxes willingly and faithfully. It is expedient for me, therefore, to appeal to all our citizens and corporate entities to perform their civic responsibility by paying their taxes as and when due.
The implementation and performance of the 2017 budget couldn't have been without the support of members of the State House of Assembly. That support is reaffirmed by the Speaker.
With the feat achieved by the Governor Ambode merely 2 years in office, there is no doubt in the responsiveness and readiness of this noble House to continue to support the state through passage of people-oriented and development-focused legislation. We are poised to cooperate with the executive to develop an economy that is sustainable, smart, and knowledge-based, and whose commitment to law and order is unequivocal. This House will not rest on its oars in scrutinizing this budget to deliver on its promises in meeting the aspiration of the people. As usual, we are duty-bound to painstakingly look at the nitty-gritty of the budget for the purpose of transforming same for the benefit of all Lagosians.
Some of the guests who witnessed the presentation have this to say.
So I don't have any iota of doubt in my mind that what he has presented, he will achieve over 90% of it at the end of the day. So that gladdens my mind that we have a budget of hope, a budget of progress, a budget to meet the need of Lagosians.
There is no sector of economy that does not require attention, particularly education and health. These two ministries are very key, because if you don't have good health, you cannot perform, you can't do anything. And education is the bane and the key to any developmental project in any society.
On the sidelines, the State Commissioner for Finance briefs journalists on the strategies and key indices that will drive the implementation of the 2018 proposed budget.
Government expenditure will be largely driven through proceeds from enhanced revenue reform, recently embarked upon by the current administration. The enhanced revenue reform, ERF, will focus on fiscalization of consumption taxes, improved enumeration and collection of land use charges, improved administration of motor vehicle administration laws, and expansion of activities of the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development and related land agencies towards ensuring that all trapped revenues are released to the coffers of the state's governments. Our fiscal strategy for 2018 will ensure sustainable fiscal balance with appropriate level of public sector borrowing and acceptable aggregate public debts.
Despite the additional burden arising from the devaluation of Naira and drop in crude oil prices, the state government believes that its debt service ratio remains very strong, backed impressive revenue performance to pay debts and fund the 2018 budget. It's only a few weeks to 2018. The State House of Assembly has a huge task ahead to study the fiscal document and come up with a budget that will be acceptable and represent the well-being of the people.